Right, doing this a wee bit different today. So let's just try and get the light out of the picture there. Nobody on watching this at the moment because, I'm just doing my usual, recording a video of everything that's sold during the day. But I figured all I do is record it, save it, upload it. So let's just do it all in the winner and do it live. So a wee live run through of what sold over Friday. A couple of comments to come back to from previous videos. So have a wee chat about that and just see how this goes. So it's like 9:30 on Saturday morning, which is probably far too early for most people to be bothering with YouTube. But we is here and we can have a wee look at what has sold on eBay. So I'm just going to go over and have a look at that. And the first thing up is a bundle of 3 paperbacks. We have 3 Paula Hawkins paperbacks, Into the Water, A Slow Fire Burning, and The Girl on the Train. And the 3 of those, they're not very good sellers, these, but they sold for £8.99. So that was quite nice. I am just going to do a wee faffing with the screen here. Move tab to another window, new window, minimize that, and then I can see everything at the same time. At least that is the plan. So let's stick that over there, stick this over here. Nobody can see what I'm doing, but hey, that's just the way it is. Right, so next we have, it's another bundle, but it's a bundle I made up myself. So I've had, they're all pre-wrapped. So I said the other day how I was moving some stuff into the garage so I could pre-wrap it and protect it from the elements because it can be a wee bit damp and cold in there. Then I can stack them up, bundle them out there in lots, and they're ready to go when they sell. So this bundle is one of those. I've had a couple of these books listed on their own for a couple of months and there's been no interest in them. It's a trilogy. I picked up the third in the trilogy just the other day. So I took down the other 2 listings, put them up as a bundle, listed them up as a lot, and you won't be able to see that very well through the cover, but it's Hilary Mantel, the Wolf Hall trilogy, all in hardcover. One of them's a first edition, one of them's a second print of a first edition, and the other one's a first edition of a second edition. I hope that makes sense. But the 3 of those sold for £21. So a nice wee start to that new experiment with the bundling and the lotting and the storing stuff in the garage. Right, another single book going out. I've got a few of these. I thought these might have gone better because they always look like they're quite good fun reads. I like some historical war fiction myself. Conor Gulden, Bernard Cornwell, Simon Scarrow. There's a lot of good ones out there, but I've never read any of these. But Anthony Ritchie's, this is the Empire series. It's Empire 9, Altar of Blood, and that sold for £6.84. So yeah, a nice little sale. Right, we've got another bundle, and then I want to go to one of the comments from a previous video. Everybody's favourite, Julia Donaldson, Highway Rat, Superworm, and whoops, it's upside down, isn't it? What was it called? The Everywhere Bear. So I keep finding these, keep picking them up, and keep selling them. It's great. You really can't go wrong. Theo was £9.89 for 3 Julia Donaldson books. Right, so we've got another bundle coming up, but I just want to go to a couple of comments from the previous days. Where are we? Let's just unfilter these so we can get to them. Where was it? Yeah, Dr. Seuss. So Darren, you were saying Dr. Seuss does well for you with the kids' books. So I'd asked the other day about, like Julia Donaldson, David Williams, Jacqueline Wilson, Liz Pichon, The Beast Quest, Daft Pilkey, all good selling books for the kids' stuff. But what other kids' books sell well? So I was asking if anybody had any ideas if they've got stuff. And I was saying Dr. Seuss does well for him. So thank you for that, Darren. But I have seen on a few other channels watching this that there's some issues around selling certain Dr. Seuss books, and people have had strikes against their account and all sorts for having those books listed. I'm assuming it's because some of the ideas in it are perhaps a bit outdated, to say the least, and didn't fit with modern standards, acceptables, blah, 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 blah. So, which Dr. Seuss books can you and can you not sell on eBay without getting into any kind of bother with them? If anybody has any ideas on that, I would be delighted to know, because I see them all the time and I don't pick them up because I'm a wee bit nervous. And said that, my two kids loved Dr. Seuss when they were growing up. So I hope that there are ones in there that we can sell, which would be great. Another one from, where was it? Horts. How's a Horts? Right. Yesterday, I picked up a wee stack of Mills and Boons. And Horts, you were saying you had about 100 and you split them up into the different series. So what did you say they had? Modern, romance, heroes, historical is another one that I think I've found there. So how's that worked for other people selling the Mills and Boons books? I've got, I think, 4 different kind of series, a stack of 10, a stack of 6, and other numbers in between. Is that a good way to sell them? It's worked for Horts. Be interested to hear what other people have to say. I've not listed them yet, but I want to get them up over the next couple of days and get them out of the way to clear some space. So any ideas on that would be great to hear. It's another type of book that I see all the time and have never bothered picking them up before because I just didn't know any better. But giving them a go, and if they work well, we'll do it again. But it'd be good to hear how other people have had success with those so that I can steal your ideas. Right, another bundle, another sale going out, which is another small bundle of books. 3 James Patterson, The Games, Private Rogue, and one of the book shots, Dead Heat, and the 3 of those sold for £9.54. So that's part of my new listing on the James Patterson books and a few other authors, where I've taken off the buy 3 get 2 free and just brought down the price plus postage so people can build whatever size bundle they want. If they buy 5, they're still going to pay roughly the same as they did beforehand. If they don't want to buy 5, they can buy any amount they want and they'll still get a good deal, but there will be postage to be paid as well. Right, picked this up yesterday possibly, and it sold straight away. June 50th anniversary edition. I've had this a few times. It always sells really, really quickly. You can get a bit more money than what I've sold it for, but why not just get it out fast? Yeah, that's my thinking. So £7.29 for that little paperback, which is great considering like I paid pennies for it just a day ago. Right, another 3 books going out here in a bundle, and it's 3 John Grisham hardcovers. So we've got Theodore Boone, Sully, and The Boys from Biloxi. And the 3 of those, so unusually, it's less than 2 kilos for the 3 of those, because Sully and Theodore Boone are smaller hardcovers, which is great because it means it's only going to be, you know, the £3 to post them rather than £6 plus. And the 3 of those sold for £12.99. So that's a nice wee sale. You know, I do love selling John Grisham because he always sells. Right, another big popular author, Michael Connelly. So we've got The Drop, Lost Light, and The Black Echo. And the 3 of those have sold for, drumroll and all the rest of it, £9.99. So another nice little bundle sale. I do want to sell bundles for at least a tenner every time. Try and keep the average sale value up, even though the item value still stays low. A single book, 2 single books in a row actually. Had these for ages, picked up a stack of them. So My Stories, I think this is the first one ever to sell, £6.84. I've seen them a couple of times since. I'm not going to pick them up again because they just sat for donkey's age. I'll maybe just bundle up the other few that I've got in one bundle and see if I can move them that way. But that has gone for £6.84. So it's taken a while, but I've made my pennies on it, which is all right. This one, another one that I've had for a wee while, which is it's a bit more interesting. The Simpsons and Their Mathematical Secrets by Simon Singh. So one of these books that I picked up because I thought it looked quite nice. And it did look quite nice. So I picked it up. Nice hardcover. When I got it, I was hoping there'd be something cool on the actual hardcover itself rather than just a dust jacket. But it's not. It's just a plain old book on the inside. But nice book. £6.84. Yeah, £6.84. That's including postage on that one. So I've got a lot of books listed for like £2.85, and they just go out as they go out. Right, last order of the day. We have another bundle of Julia Donaldson. This time it's a bundle of 4. So we've got What the Ladybird Heard Next, The Rhyming Rabbit, The Paper Dolls, and The Troll. So another 4 of those. This time 4 books for £12.84. So nice. I didn't find any of Julia I'll try that again. I didn't find any Julia Donaldson yesterday when I was out grabbing stuff, which was a bit disappointing, because it's always good if you can get a few every time just to keep that pile stocked up. But I did get a few other bits and pieces which were quite nice. And you'll have seen them if you watched all of yesterday's video, which was a bit of a long one and a bit messy, but I just thought, yeah, let's do it that way. I have just realised that I've not got comments turned on properly. That's a mistake. Right, see when I do this next time, because I'm probably just going to do it like this every day going forward. Instead of videoing it, saving it, running it, I'll just do them live every morning, whatever time I get to it. So it'll be a nice surprise if anyone's about and wants to watch it. And I'll make sure that the comments are turned on. So I'm not sure. Members only mode? Oh, I don't know. Sorry about that. So I'm sure there'll be loads of comments coming streaming through from, wow, 6 of you watching? That's a surprise. I was expecting this to be at a 0 all the way through, and people maybe watch it later on. But yeah, thanks for watching so far. That pile of sales for yesterday, so 11 orders, £113. So again, not a spectacular sales day, and that's, as usual, a third to eBay, a third in post, and a third in profit, and then less cost of items, packaging, etc. So that's between £30 and £40 profit from those little bundles. But again, I've said it before, it's not a full-time income, but for the amount of effort involved in dealing with those, that's a perfectly decent return. It would just be nice to do 4 or 5 times as much as that every single day, and that would make a huge difference to how much income is coming into this little business. Right, what else was I wanting? Oh yes, the big live sale coming on Monday. I've now got I counted it up yesterday, I think £960 worth of books, but that's eBay resale value, right? So if they were all to sell tomorrow on eBay at their kind of typical asking price, it's about 960, something about that worth of books that I've got lined up to sell to you all and see if you want them. So interesting ones on the live sale on Monday. We've got a big stack of John Grisham, we've got a stack of Lee Child, Leslie Pierce, Peter James, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 lots of signed books, which is quite good. So I've managed to pick up a few of those in the last week or so, and a few extras to throw in. We've got some Wallace and Gromit Haynes manuals, a a bundle of mixed thrillers, a wee bundle of Clive Cussler, although I am still going to try and add to that, a bundle of historical fiction, some fantasy and horrors, some women's fiction, yeah, some vintage bits and pieces, and a couple of wee specials in amongst it that, you know, individual books that will be worth a little bit more. And then amongst all of that, first editions and all the other bits and bobs. So that's what's coming Monday at 7, right here. We'll be running through all of that. I just need to do a wee bit more organising to get ready for it, and I'll get a preview. I'll run a preview video for that tomorrow. So I just need to decide the order that everything's going on, put them all onto my spreadsheet so I'm ready to go, and then I'll run through everything that's going to be going out, share it with you guys tomorrow morning, so you know what is coming on Monday. And that really is all I have got for today. So apologies about the thing with the comments. I will get that fixed for the next to make sure that that's working properly. I've just clicked the wrong button somewhere. I don't know what it is. But yeah, that's it. So with no way to chat with you guys right now other than me just talking, let's call that for today. So we're back again, maybe the same time tomorrow, to run through the preview for Monday's live sale, and there might even be a couple of sales to share and show with you at that point, but we'll just have to wait and see. So for now, thank you so much for joining and watching. If you're not watching it live, thanks for watching anyway at some point. Yeah, I think that's all for today. So thanks again. See you. Love you. Bye. Is it ended yet? Yes, it's ended.